PDF downloads of the African Dialogues, Volumes 1 and 2 are in the links below the description of this video. Charles. There was an African pastor who brought a man back from death, and it was witnessed by thousands. They brought the dead man into the church, and the pastor began to pray and utter incantations, and he would tell the dead man to rise up, and then the dead man rose. This miracle was possibly a staged event, because there was no record of such a corpse. These kind of things are taking place all over Africa, where people are looking for miracles, and the pastors know that. In order to attract more people, this pastor staged a miracle. What message can you give to Africans who believe in such miracles, and that the pastors get their powers from spirits? Duane responds, you know Africa, it's nothing new. It's the same old stuff, and it's understandable. It's not necessary, but as you say, it's business, and so they're going to do tricks and marketing ploys for business. It's really paying attention to what is now. It's not about me, or anything such as the personal self, as I'm just having my adventure with this and presenting it. This is my love affair with life, and really supporting life realistically. And the way you do that is consciously. You consciously become aware of what it is, more so than the ideas that have been created in creation about things, gods, saviours, masters, etc. We've all been through these things, and it's fine, but it's time for this. It's time for something real that makes sense. The reason why there is so much resistance is because this is a business world, and people have their followers and supporters, etc., and they don't want their business disrupted. And that's basically it. That's understandable too. Everyone has free will, and personally, I'm fine with everything. It's an adventure, but I appreciate those that step up and have the courage to do so, because the systems are going to be what they are. And yes, people have been taught to look for miracles. We're in the tech age, and all this stuff is really a miracle. You have cell phones, Skype, televisions, all these things, yet the birds in nature don't need technology. We've come around to agreeing to this, and we're learning that there's something else, but you have to figure it out. So, a step at a time here, because the journey with the all is a big one. To recognize this and stand real with it, and continually see it every moment now. There is a now about life, but really more so than that, I see for myself that the isness better describes it. When you really focus on the idea and the reference of isness, it becomes more than that. It is the reality life is, and you decide how you're going to recognize it. You know the tricks Africa does, and they do them here in the United States too. They're very good at it, so it's just a different marketing ploy. It's all the same, really. It just appears different. But this is the world today, and it is a challenge. I have a real consideration for people who are struggling. I see that they are, and everybody wants to find something real, but they keep chasing the ideas created by others that aren't real, that are distortions. So, to bring this about, is a huge challenge, but I like the challenge and the adventure, as that's part of it. There are no secrets in life. We went through the secret stuff. How everyone has secrets for people, but realistically, like the sun shining, there are no secrets. Just learn to recognize it, make sense of it, step up and do something. And so, what will you do? That's the fun part, really, when you decide to get past this personal self and personal life, because there is no la-la land here. It's not a place to nest. It's just a process we're going through. But a lot of people have been caught up in it still. The business world is very important to them. So here's this pastor, and he is one of those who got caught. Joni and Harry are caught too, but it hasn't come around to the physical sense yet with many. But unfortunately, many of the members are Taplined. They're all Taplined and getting cancers. That's where it becomes worse, because you can do a lot of funny stuff in business, but when it affects people to where, when they go to the real side, that they don't even know where they are, that's something else. And that's very real too. It's business as usual, and it is a challenge, but we only have so much time, because the world is not waiting, and it's only getting worse, and that's very real. It's time to step up. Does your personal life come first, or doing something real here? Because this will pass very fast. But let's see what happens.